Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking to you about how to get better without actually getting better. Let me explain. Part of disc golf is your form, accuracy, distance, all the physical that goes into it. Another part of it is the information you know and how you can take advantage of that. Professional players know every single thing about their bag. I'm talking stability, distances, reactions and wins, everything that you need to know to succeed in disc golf. And that is something that you can actually control yourself. You don't have to work on form, you don't need to work on accuracy. You can just get out here and start to learn your bag better. So I am out here in the field right now, but I'm not gonna be working on my form. I'm purely gonna be working on knowing my distances. I got my bag, I'm gonna start at 200 feet. Another little tip, when you're doing field work, always make a tee pad for yourself. All right, got my U-disc set. Let's see how we did. I do think my first few might have been short. My last one maybe 15 long, and then in between I think we were pretty on the money, but we will see. We'll see what the survey says. Uh-oh, the white one is at 196 feet. So not too bad on consistency here, but we were consistently about 30 feet too long. That doesn't actually surprise me. In my recent tournament, I was sort of juicing my backhand up shots, so it's good to know, and I'll head back to the bag and let's do this again, see if I can get the feel down. Round two. I feel pretty good about that group. Let's run out and check it. I had two that I didn't throw how I wanted, but other than that, I feel really good about that group. Got the U-disc measurement up. 195 feet. So came up a little short with these two, probably about perfect on that blue one. And then these guys are looking real nice. There we go, really dialing it in now.
Now, where does this kind of thing matter? Well, there are a few situations where this kind of information can really help you out more than others. Number one is when you are playing a brand new course. You can use the T-signs and U-disc to figure out the distance of the holes, and if you know your distances better, you can avoid sort of deceiving looking shots, uphill, downhill, everything like that. By just knowing your distances, you don't have to worry as much about what's in front of you. You can just rely more on what's in your head and the feel of your shot. Number two, it helps you understand how you might be throwing one day. So if you get up to a hole and you know that's 300 feet and you feel like you hit it right on the head and then you get up your 30 feet short, you kind of now know, might have to disc up a little bit in the future. I might have to add a little more juice to my shot. It gives a sense of how you're doing that day, because not every day is consistent. And that's kind of the life of playing any sport, really. Some days you're going to show up and you're going to be really on point, you're going to be feeling good, and some days you're going to show up and maybe you're a little sore, maybe you didn't sleep great last night, something like that. But it's impossible to maintain perfect consistency, so knowing yourself better is a way you can work around that kind of consistency issue that everyone's going to have in sports. And the last thing I want to say about this is not about the course or about day-to-day consistency, but month-to-month and year-to-year changes. Your body's going to change, your muscle development's going to change, your form might change a little bit. So it's important to keep doing this, to keep up to date on how you are throwing. If I did this, 3 months ago, it'll look different than when I do it today. And if I do it again 3 months in the future. So staying up to date on how far you're throwing, how easily you're throwing certain distances, and what you're throwing is really, really important to get the best out of your competitive tournament rounds. If you agree with what we were talking about today, go ahead and subscribe to look out for more videos like this, or you can check out my other video about practice rounds before tournaments. That's also about getting better. We'll also have a few more coming your way just like this. So please like, please subscribe, share it with your friends, and have a great rest of your day.